In this video, we're going to be taking a look at my top 5 1.9 crawler tires. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone is doing well. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the 1.9 crawler tire collection I sort of have going on here, and we're going to be counting them down from my least favorite to my most favorite, the top 5 that I have found. I have used a lot of tires over the time I've been in the hobby here, and something I really like. I've experimented a lot, and out of the most of my tires that I have here, this will be my top 5. I'm not necessarily saying that this is the ultimate top 5 list of tires. This is what I have tried and used. I'm sure there's a lot of tires I'm missing. Well, I know there is. So if you do have any suggestions, put them down in the comments. If you don't see them, perhaps a link or a distributor that I can get them from, and maybe I can try them out on the channel. But that's enough of that. Let's get right into the list. Let's get these guys out of the way here, and let's just start going through these tires. So I'm gonna count them down. I'll explain a little bit about them. So these are all the tires I have here, and I guess we'll just start getting into the list. All right, so here we are. Number 5 is the Pitbull Rock Beast XL. I used this tire quite a bit. I picked these up, I want to say, at Axial Fest in 2018, maybe. I needed some tires. I wanted to try a new brand, so I went ahead and I picked up these Rock Beast. To be honest with you, they were okay. They were not as good as I thought they were going to be. They are 4.76, so they are just a tiny bit taller and wider than some of the other, big 1.9 tires. Usually it's 4.75. Not that that's really making a difference. That's 0.1 there, but just something to note. But, I wouldn't say that it's a bad tire. Just wasn't as good as I wanted. I was a little underwhelmed, so there you have it. That's why it's at number 5. So that is the Pitbull Rock Beast. All right, moving on to, let's say, number 4. We are going to go with the Goodyear Wrangler mud terrain tire from RC 4-wheel drive. Really like this tire. It's got really great scale looks. It's a little bit narrower. It's nice and tall, and I like that look. It doesn't fill up that wheel well so much. Sometimes that really wide tire, like if you compare the RC 4-wheel drive and that Rock Beast, look at how wide that is. So we'll set them down. RC 4-wheel drive actually appears to be even a little bit taller than that. It lists it here at 47 by 17. Okay, so it's got the real measurements on it. It doesn't have the scale measurements. Okay, mount on 1.9 wheel. Yeah, it doesn't say. So this has got to be a 4.7677 tire-ish. I mean, you can kind of see here it's just a tiny bit taller. But anyway, took a while to break in. Once it broke in, it started doing pretty good. But the rubber is just a little bit on the harder side, I feel. And because of the unique size, I never tried to swap out foams on it. Maybe that's something I need to try in the future. But the scale looks and the narrow tire, I just really like to run it. But it definitely isn't a top performer, but it's definitely probably top if we were just going on look. So there you have it, number 4, Goodyear Wrangler MT from RC 4-wheel drive. All right, so we're gonna move on to the last 3 here, and I guess it gets a little weird here. I have J-Concepts Landmines. I've really enjoyed these tires. Not a scale tire, but it almost looks like a KO2. It's kind of got that little square block pattern there. It's been good to me. I just run them with stock foams. I have heard if you put foams in them that they actually aren't very good once you do that, but with the soft foams, they work. It is their green compound. J Concepts, again, something I wanted to try out. They were coming out with some tires. I like to experiment. Tires are like a touchy subject. You know, everyone's like, oh, what's the best tires, blah, 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 blah. That's why I'm telling you, this is my list. This is from all the times I've tried different things with tires. I know people like these lists, so that's kind of why I'm making this video. Actually, I try not to get too into the tires. I like to make videos on it, but I don't know, everyone kind of gets weird. So like I said, these are my top 5 tires, but I've had good luck with these, so I can't complain. I wanted to try something different, so I picked them up, and they've been good to me. I would definitely mount them and run them if I needed. Right now, they're just not currently on anything. So moving on down to the last 2. It's kind of a weird setup here, but kind of like what the top 2 I had. You can see this is a tiny tire here, just because I don't know where I put the XL. I think they were really worn out. I used them for a monster truck ramp. But these are the Super Swampers from Proline and Predator Compound. This is one of my favorite tires. It looks really aggressive, is the downside when you put it on like a scale rig. You know, if you had something that was like a buggy, like a Wraith or, you know, a buggy type of rig, where the aggressive tire would look okay. But if you're going for like, you know, a scale truck or something, a Super Swamper is actually not going to look like the greatest. That's why I like to go with like a KM3 or a KO2 tire from Proline. But this tire really performs, does really good, and I definitely, if I had extra money, I'd pick up a big set just to have around in case I felt like running them. But these I picked up by mistake a long time ago. I tried them out on the Element rig. They're just a tiny bit too big, and again, they didn't look very scale, so that's probably why it's not number 1. But if I had to pick out of all the tires that are scale from Proline, the Super Swamper is probably going to be the best one out of all the designs they have. I use mostly Proline. Truth be told, that's my favorite brand. Predator Compound in my area works great. Just pick whatever tread pattern you want. If you want a scale look, you know, go with a BFG tire. If you want something, you know, serious, go with the Super Swamper. A very aggressive look. It all depends. But yeah, that's my number 2 tire. All right, moving on to number 1. You probably see it sitting here, but can't deny it. The Proline Hyrax. This is my go-to number 1 tire for performance. If I am not looking to do any scale stuff, I am going to run a Hyrax. I've always had good luck, even on stock foams. They just really perform. Predator Compound, again, don't know if it is this, you know, tread design or what exactly causes it, but I've had a lot of good luck with these, and yeah, I just always want to run this if I'm going for all-out performance. I immediately notice when I put a set of good Hyrax on there that the truck just starts doing better. So that is my number 1 tire. I always run the big size, but they do offer the Hyrax now in smaller scale. I think even down to 1/24 now for those little SCX 24s and stuff. But yeah, that's my favorite tire. That's my number 1. Put your list down in the comments. Let me know what you think of my list. Put, you know, the order. That's the hard part, right? You can pick a bunch of good tires, but putting them in order is the challenge. So out of my collection of tires, this is my list. Again, put yours in the comments. And if you're new here, you like this video, make sure you subscribe, click the bell so you don't miss any of my other new videos. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.